with women's body count is the men that they not.
Ooh.
Every who care
I
about
don't know.
who you
I don't know.
never you.
I don't know too many dudes
Guaranteed.
who had the ability in their life to pick and choose the woman that they wanted, that was concerned about what a woman was doing, bruh. The only dudes who got time to speculate about who a woman with is the nigga she not with.
Ooh.
Like, let's just be practical for a moment, bruh. Like, if I'm with, excuse me if I'm with the, when do I have time to hate on them?
Ooh.
Like, let's just be practical for a moment, bruh. Like, if I'm with them, when do I have time to hate on them? The dudes who be mad about who women choose and how they choosing to move and how they want to spread themselves around is the dudes that's not getting no play, bruh.
You agree or disagree?
Well, that was my question. My question was, is there a deeper reason as to why men say that? Is it because maybe you don't want her to be more experienced with somebody that has a bigger than you? No, just a genuine.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
If body count doesn't matter, what's your body count? Starting with Desiree.
I've been sexually active for 25 years. So honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say probably around 50.
I don't believe you.
You think it's more?
I think
Maybe 50,000.
I want to say less than 10.
22. I think 32.
Out of respect to my son, because he's watching the show, I'm not gonna answer that. But I only say that I haven't been with a lot of men.
More than like 110.
Are you like a runner-up for me? Come on, are you close?
More than you,
50?
yeah.
No, she said
More than me?
more than 200.
No, I wouldn't say more than 115.
How old are you?
26, 27.
I'm not going to say it on the internet, but it's single digits.
Less than 5.
This is for all of you.
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
I'm so done.
If body count,
People think your body count is very high. They think you slept with a lot of
Who
people.
what's crazy? It's Raul, DJ Envy, Rich, Sin. Damn, what came after Sin? Bow. What came after Bow? You? Came after Bow Safari, right?
Yeah.
No, Cliff.
Oh, Cliff. Yeah.
Safari. Because I'm not afraid to be sexual. First of all, I love talking about sex. It's one of my favorite subjects.
You're a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio.
Shut up about body count. Y'all can just shut the conversation down now. The last few men that I've gotten into it with on this app, the first thing that they jumped to conclusions about was assuming that I've had a lot of bodies, that I sleep around with a lot of different men, and that I'm lying about being abstinent. When none of that is true. None of that is completely the total opposite, right? So y'all sitting up and talking about a woman's body count when y'all don't even know how to have the discernment to figure out what women do sleep around and which ones don't. Y'all are too ignorant for this conversation. From the time I was young, men have always been stupid when it comes to how many men a woman sleep with. Because I was on the thicker side when I was younger, I remember dudes would say stupid stuff like, well, there's no way you can be that thick if you're not sleeping around. Whole time I'm a virgin, right? Whole time I'm a virgin. But because I'm thicker, that means that I must be sleeping with men. And that's just how they used to do girls who was thick. If you had a nice shape or you had a big butt, they assumed that some dude must have been sleeping with you or you sleeping around with a lot of guys because back in the day, for some reason, dudes used to go around saying that that was how girls got thick, was by back shots or goofy stuff like that. But fast forward to now, y'all are grown adult men and y'all still don't know how to tell the difference between women who sleep around and the women who don't. And seeing how y'all really don't know the difference between a girl who done had 100 bodies and a girl who ain't had none, y'all really just don't even need to have a conversation at all because clearly y'all don't have the discernment to figure out the difference between the two. And since you can't prove nothing, you might as well let it go. Me personally, I think body count matters for men and women. I'm also not offended by the conversation. However, I think it is a silly conversation. And the reason why I think it's silly is because even when y'all are told the truth, you don't believe it anyway. So since you don't believe it anyway, there's no point in having the conversation. Because so many of y'all are simple and dense, and you believe that anytime a woman is attractive, that means she has to sleep around because you know if you were in her place and you were an attractive woman who could sleep with as many men that you want, you would take full advantage of it. So since you see it through the eyes of your own, and you know because you lack sexual discipline and control that if you were in that woman's place, you would sleep around with a lot of men. Because your mind processes information that way, you assume that woman must be the way you would be as a woman. So in conclusion, does it matter? Yes. But in actuality, does it matter? No. Because even when presented with the truth, y'all will still say,
so my body count is 1.
Why are men so
I've always hated the conversation behind body count, like, oh, does body count matter? Because people love to say that it doesn't matter. And it does. Body count does matter. I don't know why people claim that it doesn't, or they say like, oh, if you're an adult, you shouldn't care about someone's body count. Yes, you should. Or like people will say, I've only ever really heard girls say this, but people will say like, oh, if you ask me what my body count is, I'm just gonna lie, so there's no point in even asking. Like, if you have to lie about your body count to someone, you're clearly ashamed of it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how childish people might think that this makes me, but it's like, in my opinion, I feel like your body count just says a lot about you as a person. Like, you could really just lay down and do that with anybody, clearly. Like, people try to normalize like sex and act like it's just such this casual thing, and it's really not. That's not something that you just casually do with anybody. That's why I never understood like hookup culture and all that. That's completely disgusting in my opinion. But overall, in my opinion, body count definitely does matter. I feel like your body count does say a lot about you as a person, and it's like okay to not want to be with someone that done been with everybody. Like, it doesn't make sense. If everyone can tell a story about you, I want no parts of it, because can't nobody tell any stories about me.
Bro, I can't stand when people be saying shit like body count doesn't matter. Yes, the fuck you do. Like, I know we grown and shit, but don't think you about to come over here after fucking the whole city and think I'm about to settle down with you. Like, would you buy a car with 300,000 miles put on it already? Been in 4 different accidents? Fuck no. So yes, that shit do matter. The fuck? Bro, I can't.
What's your name and what's your body count? Third. What's your body count?
Or 0.
What's your name and what's your body count?
Isabella and 3.
What's your name and what's your body count?
Autumn and 4.
Name and what's your body count?
My name is Lauren and I got 2 months.
What's your body count?
Joanna, 2.
What's your name and what's your body count?
0.
What's your name and what's your body count? What's your name and what's your body count?
Hey, it's Daddy name around this motherfucker. Hey, my body count? Virgin.
What's your name and what's your body count?
It's Billy. My body count is 3.
What's your name and what's your body count?
Angel, 0.
What's your name and what's your body count?
Erica, 2.
What's your name and what's your body count?
Abby, and I'm a virgin.
What's your name and what's your body count?
Shamaria, 0.
So I had a follower ask,
Respect.
why when the woman is asked about their body count, they either lie or not say it if it really don't matter.
They still got that. They still keep that.
Then the way they probably thinking exactly how you thinking. Like, you see that as the way that they value themselves. So if I tell you I have 2, but I really have 10, you think I value myself more because I have 2.
So why did you get 10?
They finessing you. I don't know.
I feel
The
the
world
same.
may
I don't
never
know,
know.
fam. I don't even ask those questions no more, bro. No, I'm just saying though, when
I feel like you're not
typically-
supposed to.
Yeah, no cap. Who? Nah, like I'm
Body
not.
counts?
I don't even want to answer that question myself.
I feel like we're too old for stuff like that.
You're not too old.
If you want to know whether or not a marriage is going to work, you know.
Do you understand why guys would have a problem with a woman with a high body count, though? Do you understand the logic behind it?
I think it's insecurity.
You
That's
feel
where it
it's
comes from.
insecurity,
It's like,
fine.
do they really want to have a woman that is just a virgin? Because she's not gonna be good, and she's gonna have no experience.
They don't
and
need you to be good, though.
That's so boring. Isn't that
It's not
boring?
boring.
It just sounds transactional to me.
So guys that are alpha guys that want to be, head of household and consider themselves leaders and want to provide for their women, they don't find it unattractive that a woman would have inexperience, because they feel like what's going to make that experience in the bedroom so powerful is not that she can bounce off the walls or knows all these tricks or knows all these sexual things and, oh, look, she's doing something like out of a... Oh, that's not what's appealing to them. What's appealing is that she's really excited to be there for him. She's present. She's committed. And he doesn't need her to be an acrobat. He just needs her to be loyal. It's not what's appealing to them. What's appealing is that she's really excited to be there for him. She's present. She's committed. And he doesn't need her to be an acrobat. He just needs her to be loyal.
If my woman ever told me some dumbass shit like,
what you won't do, another man will. I'll tell it just like this. Go be with that nigga and don't come back after you find out it really ain't what you think. Yeah, that nigga might buy you some flowers. Yeah, that nigga might take you out on a fancy date. But what happens after he gets what he wants? Because 99% of these niggas just want to fuck you. They ain't finna deal with your attitude. They ain't finna deal with your mood swings. They ain't finna deal with how you be acting on that time of the month. You look at it, I even deal with it. What makes you think some random nigga that you met off Instagram with? It's so funny how women think that dumbass saying is gonna scare her man into doing whatever she wants. And yeah, that might work on a sucker, but you try that shit on me, and your ass gonna get left. I promise you that.
This is what you say when a man asks you what your body count is on a date. This is a true reenactment, okay? Okay. You're on a date with a man, and he goes, "What's your body count?" Okay. He asks you, "Woman, what's your body count?" You go, "I would love to answer that question, and I'm going to." You're so smart. You're such a smart person, intuitive, and you're an empath, actually. I love that about you. However, I need to excuse myself to use the restroom. Me and my bladder. Oh my God. Okay, so this is your Telfar or your Coach bag. Your Coach bag. Make sure you get your phone. Make sure you grab all your items when you use the restroom because he doesn't know why. You're just taking all your items with you. Okay, so you go to the restroom. Okay. And you type in www.uber.com. You call yourself an Uber, and then this is the hard part, okay? You've got to sneak past the kitchen, like Ratatouille, okay? You might need to go under a few tables to find the exit or the back door, and then you jump into the Uber, but make sure when you jump into the Uber, he cannot see you. So you might want to lay down. And then you text your friends that you're on your way home because they want to know that you're safe. We don't talk about body counts with men. We just don't. Because men will base your value and what they can get from you based on your body count. They might hear that you're a virgin and hear naive. Or might hear I need to conquer. With no intention of really getting to know you, they might just think about what it means for them to possibly be with a virgin. With no consideration of how it would make you feel if they were to leave you after conquering you. So then they're not even concerned about you or the relationship. They're just going to do and say whatever it takes to conquer you as the virgin. It's a huge deal for some men. Not all, but for some. Real men do not care about those numbers. They don't care. Here's your Coach bag. Here's your cell phone. It's a big cell phone. This is a big deal. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I need to use the restroom. It's silly me. I'm such a silly person, but you're not silly. You're so smart. You're so smart because you ask smart questions, and I love that about you. I'll be right back. I can't wait to see you. And can you give me sometimes it takes me a while to use, you have to use the low, soft voice. Sometimes it takes me a while to use the restroom. Okay, I'll be right back. Smart man. So handsome. Give him 20 compliments as you're leaving. www.lyft.com. Give me an XL, Uber XL, because you're going to need a lot of space because you're going to need to want to lay down when you get in the car because you're going to have to go through a lot to get out of the restaurant without him noticing.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
I caught 64 bodies in.
So what do you guys ask?
Why are men so...
What is your body count?
Women gonna always lie about their body count.
She's a 10 out of 10, but she has a higher body count than you.
Oh, I don't care.
Vibes. I knew you were going to say that.
You can have 1,000 bodies, I don't give a shit.
That just shows that you're secure because any insecure guy would be like, I can't do it.
It has nothing to do with me. How are you going to judge a person based off a past?
Exactly. She's a 10 out of 10.
Men only care about body counts because the more sexually experienced that you are as a woman, the more you're able to tell the difference between what you like and don't like.
It's because you're a whore. Niggas just want to know if you're a whore or not. I mean, to be honest, I stopped asking after a point. So, it is what it is. You got a high body. Once again, why do we keep having these conversations? You got a high body count, you have a high body count. You know, somebody's gonna date you. You don't have a high one, then you don't have a high one. Somebody will definitely date you. So it is what it is. I don't think people understand that you're not supposed to know what you like. Like, that's not supposed to be, realistically, we're all supposed to have, we're not even supposed to have premarital sex. So
my body count.
What is you guys' body counts?
9, 10, 10. 3.
Whoa!
Dixon! You know it's not 3.
How much is it?
It's like 11, 12.
11, 12?
Yeah, she's lying. Bonus question.
What's your body count?
It's 3.
Oh, it is? That's dope. That's
2,
dope.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's 2?
2.
Okay, bet that. What's your body count? Thinking about if you want to lie or say the truth?
Yeah, 7.
What are the chances I can be the next one?
Oh. Pretty high.
She want me. What's your body count?
5.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. I don't know if I believe that. You looked away and you looked at her.
It's 5. I'll tell it to the camera. It's 5.
What are the chances I can make that 6?
Wait, what was it? I mean, you're really cute. 8%. Oh, say less.
So let me get your number then.
This mother don't miss.
What is considered a high body count?
15.
Don't ask me that question. Please.
I don't know. Kenny, what's a high body count? I don't know. I think it depends on your age. Also,
Let's say before 35.
15. That's a person a year since 20. Like, are you never in relationships? I don't understand. I feel like relationships kind of preserve you. They save you from the street.
This is true.
Right?
That's amazing. I'm not going to.
I don't know the answer. Kenny, what's your answer?
Man, so I think it goes down to like what you were just saying, like maybe per age, maybe 1 per year. And when you pass 20, I think that's a little normal. I think it's also between the ages of 20 and 30, some people be wilding out. They're like, some people I heard, especially some guy friends, they hit the 3 figures range.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who's in them 3 figures.
Personally, I can't say that.
Yeah, me neither. Absolutely not.
All that I've seen. And they still get relationships, married with kids and all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when I said 10 or 15, I was thinking more women. But high as hell. That's high 100.
Yeah.
I've heard of ladies like that too, but I think on both sides the number should be a fair amount. Everyone's sexual. Everyone has their own perspective on sex and who they want to practice with before they get to marriage. So when I was younger, I probably thought after like 10, 15 for sure on either side was already a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think because now I'm 32.
Still a baby.
Yeah, we can still say it's a high number, but I feel like if you weren't in relationships to preserve that number, like you were saying, good chance you have a higher number because you're actively dating.
I'm actively dating and abstinent right now.
So earlier you guys mentioned like a sex drive for each person. Right?
I have a sex drive.
So it also depends on your intimacy with who your sex drive is high with. So it's with the person that you're with versus someone that you're not with. Like your sex drive is high, but still preserved in this world versus is high and anybody can get it.
Yeah. Because I'm disciplined, not because I want to be.
So I believe
it's
so
because of the result that I want.
Yeah. So I feel like this goes into upbringing again. Believe it or not, because I'm gonna let you know right now, my body count is not 10.
Okay,
it's not.
I mean, you had a baby at 13.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's the first. You got 4 kids.
This is true,
but only 3 pregnancies because you got twins.
Yep. So I kind of grew up in an age where sex was so amplified. Like I know somebody who's had sex with over 400 women. Real talk.
Where do you find the time?
Okay, so
I don't even understand like the math of that. Like I'm literally like under 35.
Like what you said in past episodes, like some men, if they have, I just saw a post yesterday. It was like, man, I love that I can talk to my man for like 8 hours straight on the phone, 10 hours straight, like a whole bunch of like different screenshots. And I thought about one of the episodes where like, if a high value man has that much time in his hands, I'm second guessing what's going on here.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with a person who has sex and then just wasting hours and days and probably having multiple partners.
Okay. Leah will watch over the house.
So some people really just dive
Be
into
safe.
sex.
Yeah.
And That would work.
Yeah, man. And again, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying folks should do whatever they want to do. However, I do feel like it's showing a lack of discipline.
Yeah.
And hopefully you got out unscathed. But odds are not good.
The female body count is really important to men.
Here's what your body count says about you.
I don't care what nobody say if it's childish or whatever, but having a low body count is a flex.
Y'all are not gonna like this, but like when I tell you, I promise you, when you meet certain people and you're like, bro, this person's like so odd, like why are they so weird? I promise you, it's because they have a low body count. Now, on the other hand, there are people where it's like, oh my gosh, like this person's kind of like messed up, and they do in fact have a high body count. A middle ground, and in that middle ground, that's where the normal people are. I'm not gonna say every time, but I'll say a lot of times, if someone's body count is less than 5, it is absolutely a red flag. It's like some of those people, not all, just some, are just not adjusted to like the world. The type of people where it's like you meet them yesterday and then like you text them today and then like you wait a few hours and then they're like, okay, so you're just playing games with me. People who think like the second you meet, like you need to be in a relationship. Also, some of those people are just irritable. Like some people, like you can tell, like they have not been satisfied in their life and they're just not feeling good about it. And also, sometimes there can be weird attachments to the people that they have slept with. I don't know, like sometimes it's me. Like sometimes like I'm one of the guys and it's like there's like some like sort of like weird thing with me where it's like they feel like we're like, oh, we're soul tied. No, not at all. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, people bring up that statistic where people with like lower body counts are in marriages for like longer or something. I wouldn't be so sure that they're in happier marriages. I feel like people with lower body counts just sometimes feel like they can't lead. They just haven't experienced enough people. Now, it's different. Like, I feel like there are some people, like, you know, they go around, like, you know, giving sloppy, which, you know, I guess it's not the same as having a higher body count, but it's not the same as having a low body count with no, like, you know, sloppy outed. That can kind of rectify things because it's more so having intimate experiences with other people. You know what I mean? Like, if you've only had intimate experiences with, like, 2 people, you haven't lived.
The only time you'll hear a bitch compare themselves to a man is when you try to clock them on their body count. Then they'll be like, it's not fair that men can go fuck 100 bitches and we can't. We get bashed for doing what we want with like 100 dudes. Bitch, what the fuck should you say? Like, you bitches pick and choose when y'all don't want to be sexist and it's fucking weird. But at the wrong times, bitch, you should be traveling to be a lady. What is wrong with y'all? The only time
I stopped asking women for their body counts as soon as I realized there's no criteria and this hoe gonna lie to me regardless. Y'all out here not counting bodies because the dick was little or it lasted 30 seconds or he had a condom. And it's just like, oh God, it's just like, fuck. And it's like, if the hoe like you for real, if her body count was 12, she gonna tell you 4 anyways. Why would she tell you 12? You gonna be like, ooh. You can't even judge nobody based off their body count, bro. Judge somebody off of the way they treat you. And because at the end of the day, nothing else matters.
A saying that I have is, I want the mind of Christ, but the body of a stripper. It's the truth. I'm searching for it every day. I work for it. Before I came here, I was in the hotel gym, getting it in. I want the mind of Christ. I want to think like him. I want to pray for this thing. I want them to be healed, and I want dead to rise. I want the mind of Christ, but the body of a whore. I gotta have it. I want to walk around. I want them to. Is she a whore? No, she loves God. Oh, okay. I need it. That's it. That's it. When you love him, can get a prayer through. See, I saw the man of God. I looked over and I said, this is what he needs is a woman that's going to rub his head. I saw it. Why? Because I'm holy. But I get in that gym because I need this thing to sit up. I need these thighs to be tight. Because it's one thing, you look good in your clothes, but when you take them clothes off, I need somebody to, I want the breath to come out of your body. When I take these clothes off, I need everything to sit up. And I need you to have a slight cardiac arrest, just a slight one. And I need you to come back to me. That's what I need. I need to take this down and I need you to, I need that. And if I don't get that, something's wrong. The body of a stripper.
You want them to question your salvation? He said, is she
a whore? No. She prayed for people like every Tuesday. She be on IG. Oh, okay. Cause she look like a hoe. No, she love God. I need that conversation. I need it in the group chat. I need niggas to make group chats about me. I think is she a hoe? Because that body say, does she out here? No, she love God. I need that.
You need that conversation.
Absolutely. Because gone are the days where men of God just marry for ministry anymore. They figured I don't want that. They used to do it. They used to marry for ministry. That's what we was talking about. That one day, they used to marry for ministry back in the day, and then they got home and they ministered together and they held hands on stage and they looked and they worshiped together and they looked the part. But when they got home, the man of God turned around and said, I don't want it. Not my type. Ooh, God.
Hey, so a lot of females ain't gonna tell y'all this, but I'm gonna tell y'all because I'm real and I don't care. You only live once, and I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my life. I don't settle down now. But anyways, back then when I was fast, I just jumped off the porch and I was just out here giving it out. I can't tell you how many bodies I got. I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't. So if I got me a set number where I just lie every time I meet a new man, I lie. I say 11. I say 10. I keep it right there because it's reasonable for them. I'm not gonna say 3 because they be like, no, I'm gonna say 10 or 11. They be like, okay, or something like that. Baby, it's more than 10 or 11, I believe. I'm gonna be honest, it is. Yeah, but I can't even remember half of their names. Like, honestly, I was just giving it out. But yo, y'all, that's my confession for the day. I don't care.
And do y'all really think a body count gonna count when you 50 years old? Shit, even 30. I wish I would be 50 years old and a nigga over here asking me how many niggas I didn't fucking gave the pussy to. I've been alive for 50 years. That's 5 decades, nigga. What do you think I got, nigga? Put your best guess on it. I don't give a fuck. And then at that big ass age, what, you want a bitch that only got like 2 bodies? Like what? That bitch is unexperienced. She can't do shit for you. She can't even move her hips the right way. She can't even ride the dick the right way. How the fuck do you think somebody's supposed to? And even to now, like, I don't even ask people what's their body count. Like, I'm 20 years old. I don't even ask people what's their body count. Because, baby, you might tell me 2, and it might be 10. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. It's not that serious to me. Y'all be, oh, that bitch got a high body count. Okay, so fucking what? Like, she can't undo it. It happened. It's not going to change anything. The pussy going to get that tight. The dick is okay. He don't got shit. So what's going on? Like, what we getting at here? What we getting?
Oh, I only been with 3 niggas in my whole entire lifespan. Yeah, but you fucking a nigga who done been with 153 bitches. The irony. Oh, I only been with...
Do body counts matter? I mean, you cannot unsee this level of denial.
You say, like, you grew up religious, they told you don't do this, so obviously you're going to do the exact opposite.
That's not why I am who I am.
But I'm just saying.
I just like getting freaky.
Sure, I think loosely having sex with different men, not only is it dangerous, because you can catch STDs, this is why you guys are having abortions, this is why, you know, you're not desired. It's a lot of things that is happening.
I mean, I would say the amount of sex partners I have would indicate I am desired. I mean, that seems like the opposite. But you also just said
But men value women that they marry, not women that they have sex with. So women that they have sex with is usually just a throwaway.
But again, men who like to have sex like to be with women who like to have sex. So they actually just partner together.
I just personally feel like you guys probably don't ever listen to men. Men like women with a low body count. You can just listen to them and they'll tell you this out of their mouth.
The men I like to date are like me, and they like to have lots of partners because we are good in bed.
In all of your arguments today, you represented the exception and not the rule.
You cannot.
You know what?
Y'all, I was just arguing with this girl because she said body counts don't matter. In what world do y'all live in? Like, I ain't saying you gotta go around telling, like, your next person how many people you done been with prior to them. And I also ain't saying you gotta be in your mind like, dang, I gotta keep it under this number. I gotta keep it under this number. But the amount of people that you decide to give your body to, you should be mindful of as a female, period. Motherfuckers just be so freaked out and just be out here casually having sex. And 9 times out of 10, the people who feel like it's just nothing, like, y'all don't even be asking people for their My Chart resorts. Y'all don't even be asking people when the last time they got tested. Y'all just be hopping straight on in there. But listen, when Meatball said it's deeper than a baddie chain, baby, it's deeper than that. Like, I believe in soul ties and all type of spiritual shit, baby. I need to know your trauma and everything you done been through before you bring your ass over here, because, baby, you ain't put none of that shit on me. I promise you ain't. Girl, that thing is a prize, a golden ticket. Body counts, although I might say I'm a virgin, because, baby, who? And then it's like, if you really want to get deeper into it, females be getting attached from sex. That's why y'all be attached to people y'all don't even really like for real. Y'all be lusting after them. But, baby, that's a topic for another time. But don't get me started. Body counts matter. And if it don't matter to you, something's wrong with you. Fuck.
Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it for pulling up. If you watched the whole thing, shout out to you. If not, just thank you for pulling up. Enjoy the rest of your day.